wonderful ending to the year with a great cultural program of today's. Today we are going to have the debate competition between the four houses. And let me explain you the process of debate. From every houses we have four participants. First participate. The topic of the first debate topic, first topic of the debate is AI is affecting the employment. This is a lovely topic, it's a relatable topic, and from the last 1 and 2 years, it has attracted everybody's attention. The moment new technology comes in the market, it attracts everybody's attention, whether it's going to harm the human beings or it's going to support the human beings. And for that, we will have discussion with all our debaters today. From every houses, we have 4 members. One is going to support the statement that yes, AI is affecting the employment. The another debater against is going to say no, AI is not affecting the employment. Then we have rebuttal round. Rebuttal round students are going to ask the questions. Like rebuttal for will ask the question with debater for. He will say that as you say that AI is affecting the employment, it is not affecting the employment according to rebuttal for. So he will counter the statements of debater for. And rebuttal against will counter the debater against. And you don't have to counter your own house member. You have to counter the member of another house. Okay, like from the lottery system, we have the chip where the Vayu house members are going to counter the Agni house and Agni house members are going to counter the Vayu house member. So everyone should be ready with your preparation because anybody's name can come anytime. See, and as before starting the competition, I also want to repeat the same statement which many times you must have heard from many people that winning and losing is not important. What is important is participation. What you learn from the participation. If you learn something, even if you lose, you are a gainer. But if you are not learning anything from the competition, even if you win, it's worthless. So I hope in today's competition, every one of us are going to be winner because we are going to entertain ourselves and also we are going to enlighten ourselves with the topics on which the debaters are going to discuss. I am 100% sure my debaters must have done their 100% research in the topic and they are going to present those points which is going to enlighten all of us. So let's start our competition, and before starting the competition, let me tell you, a good debater don't have to shout, a good debater don't have to scream, he can put forward his points politely. There should be point in your points and then only you will get the points. You cannot win any competition by shouting and by aggressive way. Make sure whatever points you are going to put forward, you put forward in a polite way because if you are putting the points in an aggressive way, it can go against your marking. Okay? So you only need to put forward your points. Don't think that it's a debate so we can shout and scream and put our aggression in front and we can win the competition. No, the point should be there in your points to get the points. Okay? So keep this very much in your mind that you have to put forward everything, every lines you are putting, you put in the polite manner. Alright? And I hope you all are ready. So all the best to all the participants. So let's start our competition.
Good morning, respected judges, my fellow audience and esteemed debaters. Today I am Mishti from Agni House, standing in front of you to speak for the motion for the topic that is AI affecting jobs. Yeah, according to me, according to my views and according to my perspective, AI is affecting jobs. It is replacing the jobs of the people who are low skilled and less educated. According to a survey done by McKinsey, it has been said that till 2030, there would be over 500 million jobs which would be replaced by the AI. There are so many sectors in which from now only the AI has started replacing the jobs. One of them is self-driving cars. In US, self-driving cars are very famous and they are now used as taxis. Over 3.5 million jobs have replaced till now in US. Another sector is the customer service sector. In nowadays, the speaker is used as the AI only. It is a robot. Earlier, there was the human beings who were asking the customers and making the trust. But now, the speakers are as the AI. They can even solve the basic questions and just solve the extreme issues too. At the end, I just want to say that AI is affecting jobs very impactfully, and if we do not stop it, then there would be a day where we would be sitting at our home, AI would be doing the work, we would be poor, they would be rich, they would be hearing on us. Thank you.
All right. Please, everyone clap yes. Very nicely she put forward her point. But be ready, Misty, because now you have to answer the counter question from the Vayu House. Vayu House debuted for. Do you want to ask any question with Misty? Yes, please go on.
You have said that AI is taking over the jobs of the people, but due to the skills of the laborers, but nowadays the government is entering many campaigns such as Pradhan Mantri Kaushal Vikas Yojana, that is adding skills to the laborers. So, which adding skills to the laborers, which make the laborers more, which make the workers more accountable to the work. So, how can you say that it is taking employment from them?
I'm just saying that the unskilled workers have lost their employment. The government is trying to educate the laborers, but it would take a lot of time. Until then, the AI will unemploy all the people.
Any more question, Ronnie? No? Thank you. All right. Now we are going to have the speech from debater against of Agni House, who is going to say that no, AI is not affecting the employment. Please go ahead.
Thank you, ma'am. Good morning, honorable judges, respected teachers, and all my fellow mates. Today, I, Arnav Jain, from class 11th Commerce, a student from Agni House, is here to debate against the motion that AI is affecting the service, AI is affecting jobs. I firmly believe that AI does not affect the job sector, but empower the job structure, because we have seen doctors who just diagnose patients through AI technologies which precisely diagnose the patient. In the field of finance, workers just rely on AI supervision to calculate various vast data, numbers and calculation, which provide them a precise data which help them to make proper informed decisions, which make their economic company grow. AI also has a huge impact on a country's economy. The country with more AI is more sufficient than ever, because AI can do every work in a precise manner. AI is not going to take every job, because AI need human supervision, human creativity and human efforts to work properly. AI will not take jobs, because I know AI will take some repetitive tasks that humans do regularly, but at the same time provide new job opportunities such as AI management, AI development and oversight jobs, which require creative thinking, critical thinking and human emotions. I firmly believe that AI is going to revolutionize the world with his efficient productivity skills. Thank you.
Very nice. Please clap for him. Now I request Vayu House debuted against to please stand up and ask question against debuted against of Agni House. You have any question?
Yes, ma'am.
Please go
AI
ahead.
has been created lots of jobs in IT sector and medical field. AI is helping the medical field to grow more, and it has helped doctor to diagnose diseases more effective way and save many more lives. And in AI sector, we are seeing the more job opportunities are creating and work are done in more accurately way, and small business are also doing and growing because of AI.
That is what I am supporting. AI does not. AI just help businesses grow.
So what do you want to ask? So what do you want to ask? Because AI is creating this many jobs.
Many jobs and security to the people, and it has also some disadvantage because of AI. Many more people like with small skill set are not growing and not having jobs because of AI taking over.
Again, the point is that to manage AI, a human is needed. Also, with government support and technological advancement, AI would get closer to the poor segment of our country, which by the use of AI can increase their working productivity and efficiency and growth.
Alright. Thank you both of you. Please be seated. So now I'm going to ask Vayu House debater for to support the statement that yes, AI is affecting job. So please, debater for from Vayu House, stand up, and rebuter for be ready with your question. Alright.
To everyone.
Go ahead.
Good morning to everyone present here. I am Darshana Taylor and I am debating that AI is replacing and AI is affecting human employment. And that is because we all know that AI is high-tech and it's the capacity to replace high-tech job and high-skilled jobs of people. We have seen that AI is also replacing the creative jobs like that of graphic designers, models, editors and makeup artists. So there is no doubt that AI will not replace the jobs of middle-class people. And in country, there are high concentration of middle-class people. There are more. So it is important to think about them too. We all know that the jobs that are created by AI are high-tech. And the people that have replaced the jobs are not that much developed. So they cannot apply for the high-tech jobs and they will lose their job. That will lead to more unemployment and more economic crisis. Not only this will make the nation sad and the every streets will be with griefs. In the end, I would like to say that what is the need for progress if we cannot survive it?
Alright. Please clap for Darshana. Now I ask the debater for to please ask question with debater for.
Thank you, ma'am. I want to ask you a question that have you ever seen the jobs like robotic technicians and AI trainers a few decades ago?
No.
So we can see that she said no. Means AI has transformed too many jobs and also provided the country too many other type of jobs like AI trainers and other robotic technicians. And she is agreeing to my point.
Anything you want to say for this?
But in the future, we have high jobs that will be replaced by AI, and it is definitely for sure. It is not that AI only replaces low-skilled jobs, it will definitely high-skilled jobs, for example, data analysis and accountancy. This will also be replaced by AI.
But don't you think AI is helping humans to sharpen their brains and having too many creative activities?
AI is definitely helping humans. But only not helping, AI also, humans are over-depending on AI. And over-reliance will lead that humans will not be inventing something new and AI will always support them. So this means that humans will not be able to create something new, of course, but over-reliance will also decrease the intellectuality of persons.
But I agree to my point that you are AI is supporting and helping humans to create and create some creativeness in their minds and sharpen their brains.
No. According to me, AI is definitely reducing the creativity in a person's mind. Because of that, we know that humans are over-depending on AI. For example, students are asking AI for their homework. That means that that students are decreasing their intellectuality, they are over-depending on AI. And this will, for example, let's see the very history. We have seen the people like Newton, they invented new things. But if we depend on AI too much, then we will not we have the ability to invent new things.
But new developers of our country are using AI for creating new applications and some creative products like some creative products. So what do you think about it?
Can you repeat? I did not understand.
AI is helping some developers of our country to create new apps and creative products.
It is definitely helping, but you see the disadvantages more. For example, for some time you will definitely progress very much, but after some time humans will lose their intellectuality and they will decrease, so they will not be able to create anything anymore.
Alright, please be seated both of you. Thank you so much for this great discussion. So now let's move to the debater against from Vayu House, who is going to say that no, AI is not affecting their job. Please, go ahead.
Good morning, everyone. I am Adhika Sarab and I am going to talk about that AI is not affecting the jobs. As we can see, that there are different fields like art, which includes creativity. AI can write specific paragraphs for us as we use it in homeworks, for example. But still, they lack the expression which the artists actually want to present with the help of their art. In healthcare, they do diagnosis and data analysis, but there is still heavy amount of human supervision required, as humans have empathy and they can take simultaneous complex decisions, and this is due to the experience that human has. And there are skill training. In there, we can see that we require skill on hand work like in plumbing and electrical work. AI might assist and have tools to benefit this field, but still there is a heavily amount of requirement of human, as it includes craftsmanship and creativity. And AI can never replace politicians because AI cannot lie. It always depends upon facts and statements. And for example, you must think that Japan, like country, will have less employment or more number of robots taking the jobs. I have a really good example from Japan. There's a cafe called the Avatar Robot Cafe, in which there are Oriham dehumanoid robots which are controlled by disabled people, which allows them to have learning and are being employed, which indirectly increases the employment instead of leading to the decrease of employment with the help of robots. And last, I would like to say that humans created AI and that creators cannot be replaced by the creation.
Very nice. Adiba, clap for her. Now I ask you to against to please ask question with Adiba.
In the first you said that AI is not taking away the job. So according to a survey, till 2030, over 800 million people can lose their jobs by AI. And it can have a big gap between poor and rich people. There are many AI technologies which are very expensive, so rich people can afford it. What about the poor people?
It is my question that what would you prefer, a handmade product by a human or a machine product by a robot? I would like to say another thing, that the thing made by human is still more valuable than the thing made by the robot or AI. Mona Lisa, created by Leonardo da Vinci, cannot be replaced by the AI creation or art. What do you like to say about it?
Can you please give the answer of my question?
It's not going to take any job or the value of that human creates to the specific object or the creation.
By a survey, it is told that by 2030, over 800 million people can lose their job.
It is just a prediction. With the help of survey, there are the opinions about different people and what they think. The human are underestimating their potential and creativity due to AI. AI do assist and helps benefits human with the help of their tools, but AI cannot take over the creativity or expressions or emotions over the human.
So I want to ask that in the transportation sector, there are many automatic cars and etc. Over 3.5 million people have lost their jobs in the transportation sector. What do you?
In India, how many automated cars have you seen?
No, in other countries out of India.
Still, there is a lot of time in between that. Humans still rely upon humans, as they believe them more, and that the emotion built between human to human is more important than the emotion built between the AI and human.
Very nice, very good discussion between both. Clap for them. Alright, now let's move to another two houses. Now Jal House, debater 4, please stand up and support the statement that AI is affecting the employment. Go ahead.
Good morning everyone present here, and myself Shubhra Dubey from Jal House, and I am debating for the topic, is AI affecting the employment or not? Yes, AI is affecting the employment in various sectors to a very much extent. Like we can see that AI is getting the AI is replacing the tutors somewhere, that the students are relying on AI for their classes. Like we all go to YouTube and all, and we all go to various apps that is based on AI for our question problems that solves us easily in a way that we can understand. And also AI is getting very much popularity these days, that people in various sectors are dependent on it. And I would like to say that people are not trusting other people, that they might leak their information somewhere or what, but they are trusting the AI that it is a robot, what will it do? Nothing much. And these days AI is also getting the human emotional intelligence, which is making it more and more threat to our humankind. Thank you.
Very nice, Sipra. Please clap for her. Now I request the debutant 4 from Prithvi House to ask question with Sipra.
You mentioned that AI is taking the jobs of tutor, but the AI cannot replace the emotion between the teacher and the students. What did you say?
It cannot replace the emotions. Just like I said, it is also getting the emotional intelligence, which is also a threat to the humankind. It is connecting to the students, and students are getting more benefits from it.
Students are using AI for homework and other explanations, but they cannot replace teachers. AI cannot replace teachers, right?
You said by yourself that students are using AI for their homeworks, their solution, their problems. They're using it, no? So by staying at home, students can ask a topic from AI, replacing the tutor.
But they cannot understand it. They cannot. There are many students who need a private tutor, but AI can only answer their questions.
AI is a private tutor. It is getting the jobs of the
AI is a
tutors.
private tutor, but it cannot. It can answer many questions.
Like I said, AI depends on the person who is using it. AI can modify itself. But the student asks the question and it can modify the answer according to the student's intelligence and its understanding.
Very nice, very nice discussion between the both of them. Thank you for enlightening us. Now I ask the debater against to please stand up from the other house and say that yes, AI is not affecting the employment. Go ahead.
Greetings to everyone. I am Supriya Nagar from Jalal, standing as a debater on the topic that AI is affecting the jobs. In my opinion, AI is not affecting the jobs because it reduces the time that we take for doing small tasks or small work. AI is also generating jobs such as skilled AI specialists, and no one can say that many laborers are unskilled. Many programs are started to skill laborers so that they can become skilled and they can do job in AI sectors. At last, I want to say that to make AI work, at last we need human only. Without human efforts, AI cannot work.
That's all? Okay. Now I ask rebuter against to please ask question with the debater against Afzal House.
Thank you, ma'am. If you are saying that government has started the programs for educating unskilled laborers, but what about the jobs that have been already displaced by AI, like the million jobs which have been already displaced by AI?
If AI is taking millions jobs, it's also giving many jobs to the laborers also.
For example, like what jobs is AI giving to laborers? Because the AI sector is something which involves the skilled labor who have so much knowledge, but unskilled labor will be unemployed only because of AI.
I have said that many programs are started to make labor skilled.
But they cannot get skilled, like the knowledge that we need for AI cannot even get by the software developer even today, but that is very long-term aim. But what about the current situation? Like the jobs are being displaced, millions of jobs are being displaced.
But it's also giving jobs to many people.
All right. Yes. Very nice discussion between both of them. Please clap for them. All right. Now I am asking debater from the Prithvi House to please stand up and say that how AI is affecting the employment. Go ahead.
Good morning, everyone. This is Vishali from Prithvi House. I would really like to ask you, is AI replacing employment jobs? I would like to start my debate with the fact that 75 million of the jobs are being replaced by AI around the world. I would also like you to ask one question. Would you like to sit in a car which is driven by a person or operated by AI? We have seen that the Tesla has launched a car which is operated by AI. But we have also heard a news that it caused many accidents. It is also replacing jobs of drivers in the countries. Also, it is also said that tutors are also replaced by AI. But we all know if we are learning from a tutor, a personal tutor, we would able to interact more personally with them. We would like to ask questions to them more. And it is, if we are asking a question to AI tutor, then it would give us the same answer as it has no feelings, no emotion. They would not be able to understand our emotion. We also know that our computer teachers keep on saying that the next generation could be AI related. But what about the other fields, right? And as nowadays students are only focusing on the AI generated jobs. They are not focusing on teaching, doctors and other kind of jobs, right? So other jobs would be displaced totally by AI. Also earlier it was said that the doctor's job would be replaced by AI. But can we completely trust the doctors that are operated by AI? As many things are to be sensed by the mind, our brain. But AI has no brain. It is totally operated by some other person. So AI is generating unemployment along with poverty, as it is taking jobs of many people. And it is not safe, as it will not always provide you data which is accurate. It is leaking our privacy, as we have seen Snapchat has launched AI chat, and it has leaked the privacy of a person by adding a story. So AI is generating unemployment along with the poverty, leaking privacy, hence it is not safe.
Vaisali, clap for her. Now I request the rebutal from Jal House to ask question with Vaisali.
Good morning, everyone. I would like to ask that how can you prove your point that AI is taking the jobs of people? Like, I agree that AI, the 75 million people are dependent on AI, but the operators of AI are the humans, not the AI. Then how can you prove this?
We know that operators of AI are the humans, but humans which are related to AI jobs are only getting jobs. What about the other fields? Like doctors are unemployed nowadays, and other like drivers, I said, they are not getting a job. So hence, it is leading to the unemployment and affecting the employment in the country and world.
So how can you believe that a robot can take humans' life?
Of course it can take, it has no brain. If, for example, I said of a Tesla, if a car is running, which is operated by AI, sometimes if there is a disturbance in its coding, then it could lead to the life of the human the car is driving on the road, and if a car is not able to detect that someone is in front of that car, then it would not be able to stop itself and will eventually kill that person taking its life.
No, you cannot say that because like what happened?
I am not saying this, data are saying this, reports are saying this.
The reports are not like that. That was like AI is like you are standing. Just suppose you are standing in front of me 5 meters away, and I am coming from speed. Then it can my car will stop 3 meters before you.
How could you totally test if there is a disturbance in its coding, in its functioning? How could you, if you are a person instead of an AI, you could stop because you have your own emotion, brain, you have own functioning of the brain. So AI doesn't have it. It's totally dependent on a person. Also, I would like to include one more factor. I have seen this in one movie, which is a house is totally operated by an AI, and it was coded by individual. And that one man was saying that to on the shower in a moderate temperature, warm temperature, but it was coded by someone else who wants to take a life of a dead person, which deleted that code and write its own code, which lead to his death because AI is operated by code, which could be changed by anyone else.
So the person you are testing that you make sure na that like he cannot decode the AI.
We can't make sure of this because nothing is in our head. Human has its own emotions, feelings, mind, but AI doesn't. It's totally operated by someone else. So we can't trust AI. If a human was in place of the AI, then we know that person personally. But who is operating AI, we doesn't know them. So we can't totally rely on AI. We need humans.
All right. Thank you for this great discussion. Now I ask the debater against from the Prithvi House to please stand up and say what you want to say about this topic.
Good morning everyone. My name is Riya Kumari. I'm from class 10th A and I'm against the topic that AI is affecting our employment. According to me, and according to people, and according to the researchers, AI is created by the humans, AI is for humans, and AI will be for humans. There is no way that the invention will ever take over the inventors. And we can also say that AI can never take over humans. Even AI has created more job opportunities. It has created 133 million job opportunities till this year from when it has started. So, I guess it has helped humans, it has helped teachers, it has helped other employees of industries or the techno workers and other things. So, according to me, I don't think so it will ever take over the human intelligence, human emotions and human employment. Thank you.
All right. Now you want to ask question?
AI is very helpful for us humans. But don't you think that AI is a major cause of unemployment? Because you can see, nowadays you can see Aaj News. They have replaced the news reporter with AI.
No, but it has helped also. It has helped to us to work more efficiently and had made our work faster.
But humans are depending on AI very much. What will happen if AI will take place of the inventors.
No, AI can never take place. Even it is working as a companion, not taking over the humans.
That can happen.
No, I don't think so.
Alright, anything else you want to ask?
AI is also harmful because it can take our personal information.
But AI has also ensured from itself that it secures the person's details and person's privacy.
But its code can be changed by anyone. Anyone can change its code and take our personal information.
No, but AI has no any rights that it can do that. So I don't think so that it will ever do that or.
Alright, thank you for this great discussion. Now, and I am going to ask the question to all the audience, and please be ready from each house. It's the question of your house press is now. From Vayu house, one person will stand and support that AI is affecting the job. And one person will stand from the audience who will say that AI is not affecting the job.
So, good morning one and all present here. I would be taking a stand for AI, that AI is affecting the unemployment these days. AI is fastly changing our lives and it's transforming the whole world, the way we connect to each other, the way we talk, the way even we live, the earning is. New job opportunities has been created by this AI, such as content creation is being viral these days. For example, if a person is using AI for their necessary works like homework, necessary in the sense that is their day-to-day activities I'm talking about, and AI is taking our employment really fast. For example, as our Agniya's members explained, by the research study, by 2030, 800 million of people would be taking effect. AI would take 800 million jobs. Also, self-driving cars these days are taking 3.5 million jobs over all the world. So I would support that AI should not stop, but gradually stop these things in order to make people employed in India and all over the world. Thank you.
Alright, on the spot students expressing the point so beautifully. Tell her to say that no, AI is not affecting the job. Vayu house member, please stand up and say yes. Very nice. Clap for her. Yes, go ahead.
According to me, AI is not affecting the job, the employment. For example, I would say doctor. Basically, doctor not, if we take an example of AI will give medical treatment to a patient, but a doctor, a human doctor, know what the patient is going through. He or she can give emotional support to him. In the hard time, the family may be suffering from many bad emotions that what will happen to the person, the patient basically. So the doctor know how to deal with the situation, the hard time the family is going through. And if we take an example of teacher, basically teacher not only teach the student but also create a social and emotional environment between the student and the teacher, which not only teach them but make them a good human being, which according to me is essential part of life. And teacher not only teach a student, but in the time of arguments between a student, the teacher know what is right, what is wrong, how to deal with the situations, and AI could never do this.
Very nice point. She said that AI cannot be emotional. AI cannot deal with the emotion which human have the quality to deal with the emotion. AI don't have the quality of emotion. So for emotional support, you always need human. Now it's the time for Jal House. Anybody from Jal House, either you can support the statement or you can oppose the statement. Then it will be countered by the Prithvi House students. So Jal House, anyone who want to say its opinion about AI affecting the employment or it's not affecting the employment? Anybody? Come on, Jal House. You are a winner. Come on. Say anybody from Jal House. Come on, get up. On the spot. See how sportive
jobs instead of taking jobs. First of all, who do you think that is developing AI? Basically, it's us as humans who are developing AI, and hence there are many job opportunities that we will be seeing in the coming future, which would definitely depend upon creating AI itself. Now, second point, basically enhancing creativity amongst us ordinary people. We as ordinary people have this advantage today that we can take the help of AI in our daily lives and enhance what we already have in ourselves. Enhance our capabilities, look for interests, and basically start something like a job from it. And my last point that I would like to present would be helping in the mundane tasks. Now, this is a crucial point, I feel, because in our day-to-day lives, we are, as we all know, we are humans, and many times we take a lot of time. Many tasks are very time-consuming for us, but AI has the power to take away this quality from our works. It helps in reducing the time and hence helps us in the time management factor of our day-to-day lives. That's it. Thank you.
Very nice. Please clap for her. Now it's turn of Prithvi House. Prithvi House.
That AI is making many people unemployed, but the way they make people unemployed can be very useful. We have seen robotic surgeons, AI teachers. Robotic surgeons can be very useful as they can perform very complicated surgeries. Robotic teachers can answer questions, give tests, and they can also explain the topic in a very good manner in which the students can understand it. And also there are self-driving cars that are being introduced, so the people who travel do not feel exertion, and it is very easy to travel, and the chances of accidents are also very negligible. Thank you, that's it.
Very nice.